Hi everybody, welcome back. It's been some time since we could get any decent video. The deer have been coming after dark, but as you can see, SJ's here with her tongue hanging out. And here comes Spirit coming, hopping back up the hill. Yeah, they're starting to toll around the corners.
SJ's got her head in the pocket. I didn't want to step in front of the video, so I left it. That stuff in the bucket's much better than what's out on the line.
And I don't know if it shows up too well in the video yet, but we got a lot of big bellies already. And Han, when I post this, would remind me to put that link into that deer site.
Okay.
We've been doing some research, and apparently it's quite normal for a young buck about Bambi's age, about a year and a half, to pack up and hit the highway and find his own piece of forest and start his own herd. The deer, the female, will stay with the herd quite a bit longer, but Bambi was about a year and a half, and that's the age where they take off to find their own piece of woods and their own little herd. So I forget the exact numbers, it's in the write-up, but it was, some of them go as few as a few miles away, and some travel as much as 100 miles from their original herd. So Bambi might come back to visit again, but chances are he's off, started his own herd someplace.
Well, the positive news on that is that just because we don't see him doesn't necessarily mean that he has met with a demise. He could still be enjoying his life as it was meant to be.
Well, that was the plan, was to raise a wild deer and let him live normal. And apparently leaving home at about a year and a half is normal. We did see him after hunting season, and we've seen him around cars on the street. I don't think he'd get run over, and
No, I don't either.
I don't think he was shot during hunting season, so chances are the boy's off starting his own herd someplace. And it may be close, maybe a couple miles away, and he may come back to visit, but he could be 100 miles away by now, starting his own herd.
We do have a state park that's, what, 8-10 miles as the crow flies,
Yes.
with over 5,000 acres, so he could be there, or he could be at either one of the ranches that border our community property. It's hard to know. We certainly like to think that he's just fine, but we can't guarantee it.
We really miss him and wish he was here, but this does seem to be normal growth for a male deer.
The last video we posted with him in it was, I guess it's been 3 months ago.
It's been quite a while. But yeah, apparently what we've been seeing is normal. The same girls, same does come back year after year, but the bucks always move on.
So we're doing our best to envision Bambi having a happy life wherever he's at. We miss him, but I'm betting that he's having a good life. He was such a sweet soul. He has to be having a good life.
Yes, I certainly miss him, wish he was here, but that's not what's supposed to happen. I don't know if you can see the belly on this girl or not. Almost looks like twins. Pretty beamy, huh?
Yeah, she sure is. You can almost envision them in her belly. One laying on either side.
This one here is pretty puffed up too. Did you want to talk about those?
It's nothing to talk.
Oh,
Did find one little set of antlers. Looks like it was from the block we were calling Mr. Seven Point. Not really sure. But found these on the property. It's weird how the little pedestals that they sit in their head on come out so cleanly. But yeah, I was tickled to come up with these. Wish they were Bambis, but no such luck. You ladies leaving already?
where y'all marching off to?
There's plenty of corn there you didn't eat. Spirits going on. She's getting her belly on her too.
Usually a couple start or end their day with Karen's clover patch over here, but I don't see anybody in it now.
No, not today. Yeah, they've been enjoying the clover that we planted earlier in the spring. It's really come on nicely. They love it. And it seems like the more they graze it, the more it comes on. There goes the black-bellied whistler ducks.
I heard them, but I didn't see them. Rest of the herd walked off, but these two girls are just going to keep chowing down.
They're not going to let good food go to waste. Protein pellets are good for developing babies.
Yeah, I see ya. Hummingbird just buzzed my head, but they're so quick, you wave the camera around and don't catch anything.
The squirrel's coming up to check out the corn. He's looking for honey. Honey and the squirrels play a game just about every day. We give them plenty of notice and then she goes wild and runs out the door.
Yes, when they hear her at the door, they take off for the trees.
We make sure they're in the trees before we turn around.
As soon as she hits the ground, she's running and the squirrels are gone.
And then they come back when she's in the house and want their pecans.
Yes, one of them was teasing her today, came right up to the window, was looking in the window to see what the dog was up to.
try to get that on video. People might enjoy that. It's fun. But we're looking forward to another season of deer feeding, and fawns coming in early July, end of June. Look at the squirrel in the firing line.
I see it.
So we hope if you get a minute, you'll check in and see what we're up to. It's basically the same, but every day is different.
Well, ladies, bring the herd back earlier tomorrow. We'll get a longer video.
Thanks for checking in with us.
Yep, sorry we missed so long, but it's been kind of slow around here.
Yeah. And dark time they get here. And I'm sorry, I forgot to turn the AC off before we begin videoing. But I hope you can ignore the AC noise in the background. Anyway, y'all take care out there. Be safe.
Yep, we'll do this again tomorrow, maybe. And like I said, I'll try and remember to post that link to buck dispersal, where they go and why. Squirrel's headed back down the hill.
That one's too spooky for a bucket.
She was getting ready to stick her head in the bucket and decided against it.
I don't blame her. And Honey's added a new act to her piano playing. Maybe we can get that on video and post it. It's rather entertaining.
Yeah, it's time to do the yearly Sweepy video when she comes for food in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
She's starting to come for her food in the afternoon.
I appreciate y'all watching.
It's not so hot she needs the ice water yet, but she does come for a cool drink and a few crunchies. Here comes a latecomer. Oh.
No, they're late too. See how they trotted up?
They must have been somebody else feeding up the road and they decided to come back.
Look at a cute little thing at the end there. She's precious.
I don't know where they've been, but they're coming down the hill from the lake. Just when I was turning the camera off because they're all gone, here's Half dozen? How many are out there?
Looks like
I'm counting 8.
6, 8, 9. That's funny. You think it's winding down and they're coming in for the second round. Yes, I see you, Mr. Squirrel. Look at that gal down there by the cactus, beside the one. The other one stood and look at her. Look at her belly.
Can't really get a good shot of it from here, but I see what you're talking about.
And this one here in front of the water jug in the skull tree. Looks like another good season for fawns. As much as we enjoyed raising Bambi, that wasn't how it was supposed to be, and I sure hope everybody's safe this season, keeps their moms.
Would certainly do it again if we needed to,
Absolutely.
but as much as I enjoyed having Baby around, I'd rather not see another dead one like that. Or know that one lost his mom.
Yes, do it all again. Even with all the criticism we received about doing it, I'd still do it again. Look at this gal coming in from the starboard side. Beautiful coat. She went the other way.
Yeah, I saw her.
You gals are so pretty. Each and every one of you. Look at the squirrel.
I got him.
He's like, oh, the bucket. Yeah, I like to check the bucket out. Honey, shh.
Honey, don't bark at the deer, but the squirrel, now that's pushing
Yeah,
it.
she can't handle that. It's okay, ladies. It's not at you. Not directed at you.
Well, y'all be safe out here. We'll be back. Maybe do this again tomorrow.
Y'all be careful out there. We love y'all.
Night.